Hey kids! Yeah, hi, alright folks, ladies and gentlemen. So my buddy the Wrestling Snowman, who by the way is responsible for like my intros, basically my channel art, which again, God bless him, this guy is a hero. There's no one better than the Wrestling Snowman, the guy is amazing, God bless him, and congrats to him for finally getting some recognition, he got a lot of retweets about this, he talked about this, so... Apparently, yeah, WrestleMania Backlash. I didn't point this out. Well, that's because a lot of us didn't know or care. WrestleMania Backlash, basically, during the Madcap Moss and Baron Corbin video package, they showed a crowd shot from 10 years ago, and apparently it's from the John Cena returns as Dr. Demonomics segment. And honestly, I don't know what to tell you with this. Just goes to show how it's funny how WWE has to resort back to 10 years ago. Because let's be honest here, there's multiple things I know why they did it, but it's pathetic. But it's not just WWE's fault, really. See, not only that WWE sucks, and and of course people are not gonna give a shit, and I understand like maybe WWE should understand that they should try to make better shows, but I guess they want to fucking just not put on good television, so they're gonna produce shit television. That's why people are gonna fucking lead to this. People could be tired, sleeping, or just bored of tears. They're not gonna react much. But at the same time, you got people like these who are these weird people in the crowd that look like this and are not normal, Doesn't help you got people who look like these who are weird, They act weird, they look weird, and they're not like normal people who resembles like individuals in society and they just watch wrestling all day. But this just goes to show, like, just in general, and I don't mean to pick on people, but like it's the truth, like. Obviously, you want people to like resemble normal to watch the show, like, but it just goes to show like how pathetic wrestling is nowadays. And I gotta go back 10 years because, unfortunately, the people nowadays who watch wrestling, who are in the crowds, are smarky wrestling fans. They are the people who, sadly, are the only ones watching, and that's like kind of also why Debbie struggles to buy or like not buy, like freaking just sell out arenas because like it's terrible, Only people who like watch wrestling is really just WrestleMania or whatever, because WrestleMania or whatever the fuck. It's the Super Bowl, like it has that name value, but it's just pathetic. They gotta go back to 10 years ago. Isn't that sad? Like 10 years ago, they at least had some normal people, And like it or not, 10 years ago, still wrestling had stars, but now it's amazing how 10 years later, wrestling lacks so much star power. Like the storylines are like way worse. Like we're talking about 2012 here. 2012 WWE, we were crapping about how it sucked, how it was PG, but yet, like, even like that's better than now. Like, how sad is that? But the sad thing is, like, wrestling, lacks characters, storylines, any stars at all. No actual good matches, But what's also missing is how normal people were in the crowd. Before you had, at least some decent, some attractive women, they liked John Cena and shit, they thought John Cena was like the most handsome man and shit like that, or, just hot chicks in general, at least like women that were women, and men who look like men, and men who are cool, just there, like, they look like they go to the bars and shit, they're just having a good time, watching wrestling, they grew up watching wrestling. Now it's just people who are weird, and, these are the same people who would be at WWE and AEW, it's sad, and they gotta go back, like, because this is like one of the most like cool moments back 10 years ago, and people like, yeah, oh shit, that's funny. But yeah, when you got shit like that's legit not funny, happy Corbin, Madcap, Moss. Overall, yeah, that's WWE's fault for having shit television, but the fact that, obviously the types of fans, like, I don't blame them using the types of fans, but like, it is pathetic. Like, maybe if you had good television, maybe you actually have some good reactions in the crowd. But this also goes to show how there's a problem how sad wrestling fan base is nowadays, because they're not normal people. If people get triggered and angry by this, what I'm saying, but it's the fucking truth, It is what it is. Alright, don't say people. Until next time, peace, yeah, bye, and shout out to the Wrestling Snowman. That still is the best intro I ever seen, by the way. Pretty fucking awesome.